Okay, friends, happy post-Memorial Day flow. So happy you're here. The weather's been like absolutely epic in San Francisco. So I had a feeling, people are spending time outside right now, but thank you guys for coming. We are going to be working outer hips, outer glutes, and then back bends. So we will get into mermaid pose today, which is more of a back bending and chest opening version of pigeon pose. So if you'd like to grab a blanket, I would highly recommend one. And we're gonna get started on our backs. So if you guys wanna start in Supta Baddha Konasana, go ahead and roll down onto your back. Soles of the feet will come together. Knees will come out nice and wide. And then you can do whatever feels good with the arms. So maybe cactusing the arms, maybe placing hand to heart, hand to belly. And for anyone who's just joining us, we're working our way into mermaid pose today. So we're on our back, eyes are closed. And let's just start our practice together with 3 deep cleansing breaths just to ground ourselves down. So go ahead and open up the jaw and take a big sigh, big exhale. Good, 3 deep breaths. Inhale, fill up the entire capacity of your lungs. And then open up the jaw, exhale, empty the lungs completely. Good, 2 more just like that. Inhale, fill up the belly, the chest, the throat. And then open up your mouth, exhale, let that all just fly out. Good, deepest breath yet. Inhale, fill yourself all the way up, get nice and light and buoyant. And then loud, open mouth, exhale, sigh that all out. Exaggerate the sigh. Ha. Good, go ahead and seal your lips. Start to breathe deeply in and out of your nose. So Ujjayi breath. Starting to create heat and fire within the body. So we're on our back. Soles of the feet are together. Knees are open wide if that's comfortable for you. If not, you can always extend the legs. And just start to find equanimity in your breath. So equal length of time on the inhalation and the exhalation. And setting your intention, your purpose for practice right here, right now. For me, when it tends to get hot out and we spend a lot more time outside in the summer, I start to get a little bit scatterbrained and kind of all over the place. And so this time on my mat is really important just to ground down. So maybe that resonates with you today. Maybe you want to set your intention on something else. And just take 3 more deep, full breaths. Eyes are closed. Just taking this time to settle in. And this entire playlist today will be by my favorite yoga DJ, Soul Rising. Last breath. Good, go ahead and open up your eyes and then capture the outer edges of your knees and thighs. And let your legs close, hug your knees in towards your chest. Press your low back down on the mat, and then just go ahead and rock a little side to side, massaging the low back. Continue on with your breath in and out of your nose. And then plant the sole of your left foot down on the mat. Hug your right knee in towards your right armpit. So interlace your fingertips right around that right shin, and then pull the right knee in towards the right armpit as much as you can. So getting that little hip stretch here. Big breath in. Exhale, figure four. Cross your right ankle directly over your left knee. And then I want you to take your right hand and push your right knee towards the front edge of your mat. So push your right knee away from you as you widen your low back down. And then you can stay here, or if you'd like to move on with me, you can lift your left foot up, capture behind the left thigh or the left shin. Both feet are flexed no matter what. Push your low back down, and I want you to take 2 full deep breaths in and out of the nose. So starting off nice and slow, we'll warm up our outer hips and take many heart and chest openers to get into mermaid pose. Good. One last breath in here. And then as you exhale, release the hands, keep the legs the same. So you can tee out your arms. And then I just want you to slide your right leg directly over your left leg and come into an eagle legs. So maybe that right ankle slides underneath the left ankle. And then you're gonna drop your legs over towards the left. So just drop the eagle legs over towards the left. Keep the chest facing towards the sky and start to interlace your hands right behind the nape of your neck. Elbows come out wide. So these are gonna be some super awkward sit-ups, but they'll help us get into the obliques and the outer hips. So take a full breath in. Exhale, snap your low belly down as you lift your chest up for that sit-up. Good, we'll go for 10. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. We have 8 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift a little higher. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Elbows stay wide. Inhale, lower. Exhale for 5. Inhale, lower. Exhale for 4. Keep it going. Inhale to lower. Exhale for 3. Inhale to lower. Exhale, lift for 2. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 1 and hold. Little pulses up for 3, for 2. Stay with me. 1, lower all the way down. And then I want you just to cactus out your arms and exaggerate the twist. So drop your knees over to the left even more and gaze over to the right. So taking that big outer hip opener with the right hip, and then big chest opener. Good. Take a full breath in, full breath out. So we're starting nice and slow. We'll start to build a little more heat. Come back through center, hug your knees in towards your chest, rock side to side. Good, and then you're gonna plant the sole of your right foot down, hug the left knee in towards the chest. Pull it in really tight. So pull that left knee in towards that left armpit. Really squeeze, tighten that hip flexor. Take a full breath in. Exhale, figure 4. Left ankle crosses over that right knee. Before you go anywhere, use your left hand to push your left knee away from you. Widen your low back. Nice, you guys, stay here. Or start to lift your right foot up, capturing the back of your right thigh or the right shin. Both feet are flexed no matter what. Push your low back down. Find your breath again. Breathing into the outer left hip now. Good. Last breath in. Last breath out here. You'll just release your arms, and then with your legs, you'll cross your left leg over the right leg. Come into that eagle wrap with the legs, and then drop your knees over to the right. Start to interlace your hands at the nape of your neck. We're coming into those 10 super awkward crunches here. So take a full breath in. Exhale, lift it up. Snap the navel down. 9 more. Inhale to lower. Exhale, lift. You can go at your own pace or stay with me. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze. Lower and lift. Down and up. For 5, 4, 3, stay with it. 2, Last one, hold, little pulses up and up for 3. Elbows stay wide for 2. And 1. Lower it all the way down. Cactus out the arms. Drop your knees a little deeper towards the right. And then gaze out and over towards the left. So you're taking that twist. Exaggerate the twist. Good, you guys. Breathe into the outer left hip. Widen the chest. Last inhale. Exhale. Slowly come back towards center. Uncross the legs. Flex your feet. Plant the soles of your feet down on the mat. Lift your hips all the way up. Bridge pose, Setu Bandhasana. Let your arms release alongside the body. Palms will face up. Scoop the shoulder blades underneath the back of your heart. And then with the pelvis, with the glutes, I want you to draw a little figure 8. Like you're drawing a little infinity sign with your pubic bone. I know this is weird, okay? We're just finding fluidity in the hips. This will help us get into mermaid pose, I promise. Okay, push into the feet, lift the hips all the way up, release the glutes, full breath in. Exhale, lower all the way down, one bone at a time. We're done with the weird stuff for now at least. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Start to rock forward and back 5 times. I want you to try to hold boat pose every single time you come forward. So just that little bit of core activation. Good, you have time for about 2 more. Nice. On your next one, cross your ankles, come into a tabletop. We'll take 3 traditional cat-cows here. Inhale, cow pose. Drop the belly, open the heart, gaze lifts. Big chest opener. Exhale, cat pose. Round the spine, tuck the chin. 2 more. Inhale, cow. Belly drops, heart opens wide. Exhale, round and curl. Last time, inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose, hold. Walk your hands 1 or 2 handprints forward, and then we're gonna take this into a deeper heart opener. Inhale for cow. Drop your pelvis all the way down. This time, open the chest. It's almost like up dog, but you keep the knees and the thighs down. And then exhale, tuck the chin, round the spine, push all the way back into a child's pose. Forehead taps down. Keep it going 5 more times. Inhale, pull the heart open. Send the collarbones wide. Exhale, tuck the chin, round and curl back into child. Keep it going at your own pace. Your inhales pull you forward and open. Your exhales close it out as you round the spine. You have time for about 2 to 3 more. Flowing with the breath. Again, opening and finding that grounding sensation at the exact same time. Nice, you guys. Last one. We're gonna meet in that child's pose. So meet me in child's pose. I want you to tuck your toes under in child's pose. So push your forehead down, walk your palms out really far in front of you. And as you inhale, pull your chest forward just like we were just doing. You're gonna step your right foot outside of your right hand. Open your chest, drop the hips low, gaze lifts up. Exhale, come back into that child's pose. Toes stay tucked. Good, inhale, left foot steps forward this time. Open the chest, you get the picture. Exhale, push it back. Toes tucked in your child's pose. Keep it going at your own pace. Inhale, right foot forward, open up the hip. Exhale, push it back. You might notice, even though we haven't, been doing a lot yet, you're already starting to build a little bit of heat in the body. So inhales are pulling you forward. Exhales are pushing you back. Even it out. So maybe do 1 more on each side. Nice. And once you're nice and even, I want you to meet me back in that toes tucked child's pose. The toes are tucked, forehead is all the way down. Crawl your fingertips out even longer. Spread your fingers super wide. Gaze forward right in between your hands. Inhale, shoot forward, high plank pose. Shoulders stack right over the wrist. Nice work, guys. Exhale, push it back. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Finally, something familiar. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Bend into the right knee. Let the left heel sink all the way down. Lift the hips a little bit higher. Full inhale. Exhale, change. Bend into that left knee. Right heel sinks all the way down. Good. Both of your heels lift really high up. Exhale, drop the heels all the way down. Inhale, roll forward, high plank pose. Shoulders stack right over the wrist. Exhale, push it back. Downward facing dog. Just warming the shoulders. 2 more like that. Inhale, ripple forward, high plank. Exhale, push back, down dog. Last time, inhale, roll it forward, high plank pose. This time, exhale, lower all the way down to the belly in one piece. Listen, inhale, come to Sphinx pose. So your forearms come to the number 11. Elbows are directly underneath the shoulders. Wrists are directly in the same line as those elbows. And then walk your left hand over towards your right wrist. So it's kind of at a diagonal. Bending to your right knee. See if you can capture the inside edge of that right foot with your right hand. So it's almost like you're hitchhiking. Your right thumb is pointing straight up. And then your chest will kind of rotate towards the right. Don't let it. Spin the chest forward and then kick back with that right foot into that right hand to open the chest. Take this deep chest opener, deep back bend. This will be crucial for mermaid. Last breath in. Exhale, gently release. Place your right hand on top of your left and let your forehead rest down just for a beat. 1 breath in. 1 breath out. Come back to Sphinx pose as you inhale. And then exhale, walk your right hand over towards your left wrist. Bend into the left knee. And then reach back with that left hand. See if you can capture the inside edge of that left foot. Good. Now rotate the chest forward. Push down into the right palm. Push down into the top of the right foot. And then go ahead and kick back. Open the chest. Open that left shoulder. Pull the heart forward and up. Last inhale. Exhale, gently release. Left hand on top of right this time. Forehead rest down just for 1 breath. Full inhale. Full exhale. Good. Hands come under the shoulders. Tuck your toes under. Push up, high plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. I promise. Surya A, Sun A, something familiar. It's here right now. So gaze forward, bend your knees, inhale. Exhale, step or hop, top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Good, push into the feet. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. I want you to hook your thumbs at the top. So the thumbs are hooked, and then take a back bend. So open the chest, open the shoulders, push into the feet. Exhale, fold forward. Hands come through heart center. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step back, high plank pose. Hold as you breathe in. Exhale, Vinyasa, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Flip the feet, open the heart. Nice work, guys. Exhale, push it back, downward facing dog. We're gonna do that 3 more times. Gaze forward, bend your knees, inhale. Try to get some air, exhale, hop, top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale, we lengthen out. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way up. Hook the thumbs at the top, take the back bend, open the chest. Exhale, straight back down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, plant the palms, step or shoot it back, Vinyasa. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Good, full breath in. Full breath out. 2 more times, I'll guide you through this next one. Inhale, gaze forward, bend your knees. Exhale, hop, top of your mat, get some air. Nice, Catherine. Inhale, halfway lift, so good, Katie. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Thumbs connect overhead, take the back bend. Nice, Matea. Exhale, fold straight back down. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Tuck the chin to lengthen the neck. Exhale, shoot it back. Chaturanga, high to low. Nice, Niche. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So hold for a breath. Check in with where you're at. And then go for one final Surya A, Sun A. Whenever you're ready, you'll gaze forward, hop forward, and then move through that flow. Letting your breath be your guide, as always. Really, really good, you guys. Nice, Caitlin. Beautiful, Susan. We'll all meet back. Downward facing dog. Take your time. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Send the hips all the way up and back. So nice, you guys. Let's take a community breath. Big breath in. Full breath out. Good. Inhale, right leg. Rises all the way up to the sky. Exhale, bend into the right knee. Open the hips, scorpion the dog. Pull your left glute towards center and then start to take huge circles with that right knee. So bring some synovial fluid into your hip joint. Change directions with the circle. Good. Right leg lifts all the way up. Inhale, square off the hip. Exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. Easy twist. Rise your right arm all the way up towards the sky. Good. Now push into your left hand. See if you can rotate the left rib cage a little bit higher as you gaze up. And then dial the right hip bone back in space. We're gonna flow through this. So take a full breath in here. Exhale, scoop your right arm underneath your right thigh and touch your left rib cage with your right fingertips. Scoop the belly button up and in. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale, easy twist. Sweep the right arm up. Exhale, right arm wraps underneath right thigh and touches the rib. Good, 2 more. Inhale, reach it up, open it up. Exhale, scoop it under. Good, inhale, reach the arm up, hold here, and then exhale, spin onto the outer edge of both of your feet. Come into horizon lunge. So this is pretty intense. Breathe into the outer right hip. Reach your right fingertips back towards your left foot. And then you can kind of play around with the placement here. Maybe dropping the hips a little bit lower. Take a full breath in. And as you exhale, lift the hips all the way up. Reach the fingertips forward. So it's an even bigger outer hip stretch. We're only here for 1 more breath. Super intense for you. Last breath in. Exhale, rotate your chest towards center. Drop the left knee all the way down, and then we'll come into low lunge. Reach the arms all the way up. Nice, you guys. Start to hook your thumbs at the top, just like we did in our Sun A. And then we're gonna take rotations with the upper body in a clockwise direction. So ground the right foot down, ground the left shin down. Start to take big circles. Maybe making the circles a little bit bigger as you lean forward and then lean a little bit further back. Nice, building a little bit more heat. You guys are doing great. You have time for about 1 more full rotation. We'll meet back in that low lunge with the thumbs hooked. Take a little bit deeper of a back bend as you inhale. Exhale, release your hands to frame your right foot, standing L. Inhale, elevate the left heel in the same line as the left glute. Exhale, fold forward, let that go. Nice work. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen it out. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sit low, reach it high. So start to shift your weight into your heels. We'll hold here for a few moments before we twist. So twisting is really nice when you get into any back bend because it really helps to lengthen your spine. So sit a little lower, squeeze the outer glutes in, hands come to heart center, inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. Left elbow comes outside of your right knee. Twist your heart up towards your thumb. Good, and then try to get the glutes in the same line as the knees. You can stay here or reach your right fingertips high to the sky. Left hand comes to your heart. And then if you'd like to take a half bind, right arm will reach behind your back. And then try to find that external rotation in the right shoulder. Left hand pushes into the heart. Open the chest. Last breath in. Nice work, you guys. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Inhale, halfway lift, legs and spine. Chaturanga, exhale, high to low plank. Rinse that out. Inhale, upward facing dog, open the chest. Exhale, push it back. Down dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Good, left leg lift, inhale. Exhale, bend your left knee, scorpion the dog. Pull your right glute towards center, and then start to take those huge circles with the left knee. Big circle. Change direction. Nice work. Left leg rises, inhale. Exhale, step the left foot in between the hands, easy twist. Inhale, reach those left fingertips all the way up. And then hold here for a few moments. Push into the right palm. Dial that left hip bone back in space. You already know where we're going, so set yourself up for success by activating that right leg. Take a full breath in. Exhale, scoop your left arm underneath your left thigh until you graze your right ribs with your left fingertips. Good, 3 more times. Inhale, reach it up, easy twist. Exhale, scoop it under, pull the navel up. 2 more, inhale, reach up. Exhale, scoop it under. Last one, inhale, reach up and hold. And then spin onto the outer edge of both of your feet. Come into horizon lunge. Drop the hips down a little bit. Reach the left fingertips towards that back foot. And then you can drop the hips a little bit lower if it feels okay in your body. Nice, you guys. Last breath in here. Exhale, lift your hips up and reach your left fingertips all the way towards the front of your mat. So stretching that outer left hip. Last breath in. Exhale, rotate back towards center. Drop your right knee down, low lunge. Rise the arms all the way up. And then try to take the opposite hook of the thumb, the awkward hook. Push into the left foot and the right shin. And then we'll start to take those big circles in a counterclockwise direction. So scooping the chest forward and then taking that back bend. Big circles. You're drawing and painting circles on the sky with your fingers. Good, you guys. Breathe. Let the hips be stable. Feel the heat building. You have time for one more big circle. Nice. We'll meet back in that low lunge. Take a little bit deeper of a back bend. Open the chest, full inhale. Exhale, release the hands down. Come into that standing L shape. Right heel comes in the same line as the right glute. Exhale, step all the way forward, hold. Inhale, halfway lift, spine lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Good, inhale, chair pose. Sit low, reach the arms high. So right away, we're gonna go into that twist. Hands come to heart center, twist to the left. Right elbow outside of left. Squeeze the outer glutes in. You can stay here, or right hand will come onto that left side of your chest, and then you'll reach the left fingertips all the way up. Good. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Inner ankles come together. Maybe you take that half bind. Left arm comes behind the back. And then I like to use my right hand to roll my left shoulder open even more. It's like a little self-adjustment. Maybe gaze up. You're doing great. Keep breathing. Last breath in. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Let that go. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Chaturanga, exhale, high to low plank. Nice. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Start to flow now. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Right leg lift, inhale. Right knee, left tricep, exhale, cross it under. Right leg lift, inhale. Exhale, step the right foot in between the hands. Virabhadrasana 1, warrior 1. Spin the back heel down. Reach your arms all the way up. We have 3 breaths here. So dial the right hip bone back in space. Activate the left leg so that you feel the left inner thigh engage. And then bend into the right knee. See if you can turn this into a back bend. Good, open the heart. So warrior 1 is a back bend. Full breath in. Exhale, interlace your hands right at the low back. Inhale, punch down. Open the chest, open the throat. Exhale, humble warrior. Dive your chest forward and let your head and neck relax. Good. 2 more deep breaths here. Try to get the right shoulder on top of or on the inside of that right knee. And then pull your hips towards the midline. Good. Keep the bind. Lift your chest up halfway and spin onto the ball mound of your left foot. Inhale, bound Virabhadrasana 3. Bound warrior 3. Lift your left foot in the same line as the left hip bone. Keep opening the chest. Find a micro bend in that right knee. We're here for 3. Land in warrior 2 and 2. And 1, warrior 2. Drop that left foot down. Reach your arms out in opposite direction. And then you can straighten and bend that right knee if you need to, just to get situated. Lengthen the spine, let the spine climb all the way up. Flip the front palm, inhale, reverse the warrior. Pull it all the way up and back. And exhale, extend it a side angle. Utthita Parsvakonasana. For this variation, I want you reaching your left fingertips forward. So you have one long extended side angle from the left heel all the way to the left fingertip. Keep breathing. Breathe into the hip. Push the back side, the outside edge of that left foot down. And I want you to gaze back at your left big toe. Take a full breath in. Exhale, Skandasana towards the back of your mat. Bend into that left knee, straighten the right foot, straighten the right leg rather. And then flex your right foot. Hands are at heart center. Breathe into the hips. Take a full breath in. Exhale, Skandasana towards the front of your mat. Bend into the right knee. Straighten that left leg. Flex that left foot. Breathe into the hips. Good. Last breath in. Exhale, frame your right foot. Spin towards the front of the mat. Step back to a high plank pose as you inhale. Chaturanga, exhale, rinse that out. So that's our sun B. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full inhale. Full exhale. Good. Left leg rises all the way up. Inhale. Left knee, right tricep. Cross it under as you exhale. Left leg lifts. Inhale. Exhale, step the left foot in between the hands. Rise it up. Warrior 1. Spin the back heel down. And then reach the palms all the way up. 3 breaths. Dial that left hip bone back in space. And then bend into your left knee more. And you push the right heel down into the mat as you take the back bend. Good. Full breath into the chest. Big breath in. Exhale, interlace your hands at your lower back. Punch down, open the heart, open the chest. Really feeling that heat now. Exhale, humble warrior. Hinge forward and fold. Take a few moments. Let your head be as heavy as a bowling ball. Just let it hang there. And then a lot of times our glutes like to kind of go over to the left on this side. So pull your hips towards the midline. Push into the right heel more. Last breath in. Breath out. Lift your chest halfway. Spin onto the ball mound of that right foot. And then launch. Fly through space. Warrior 3 with the bind. Flex your right foot down towards the mat. Find a micro bend in that left knee. We're here for 3. Warrior 2 in 2. And 1, land softly. Virabhadrasana 2. Arms reach out nice and long. You can straighten and bend if you need it. And then climb the spine up. Gaze is out and over that left middle finger. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Pull it all the way up and back. Good, exhale, extended side angle. Utthita Parsvakonasana. Left elbow comes on the inside or right on top of that left knee. And then extend your side angle. Dial the left hip bone back. Find a nice long line of energy from right fingertips all the way back towards the right heel. Nice, you guys keep breathing into the hip. Gaze back at the right big toe. So look at that right big toe. Full breath in. Skandasana towards the back of your mat. Bend into the right knee. Straighten that left leg. Your fingertips can always come down if that feels better for you. Hands come to heart center. Gaze at the left foot. Full breath in. Exhale, Skandasana towards the front of the mat. Big inhale. Exhale, frame the left foot. Step back to a high plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low plank. Good, upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Let's walk our hands all the way to the back of our mat. Grab your elbow. Let your head and neck hang. You have 3 breaths here, just to release any heat or tension that you have. And we're gonna float through that one more time on each side. Breath to movement. Sway side to side. Last breath in. Exhale, take your dog for a walk. Downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Here we go, right leg rises all the way up, inhale. Right knee, left elbow, exhale. Inhale, right leg lift. Exhale, step the foot in between the hands. Rise it up, warrior 1, reach it up. Exhale, hands interlace at the low back. Inhale, punch down, open the heart. Exhale, humble warrior, dive forward. Good, lift the chest, spin onto the ball mound of the left foot, glide through space. Bound warrior 3. Hold as you breathe in. Land softly, exhale, warrior 2. Reverse the warrior, inhale. Extended side angle, exhale. Look back at the left foot, inhale. Exhale, Skandasana, back of the mat. Look forward, inhale, Skandasana, front of the mat. Exhale, frame the right foot, flow it back, Vinyasa, high to low. Upward facing dog, inhale, keep breathing guys. Exhale, downward facing dog, straight into the other side, left leg rises, inhale. Left knee, right elbow. Inhale, left leg lift. Exhale, step the foot in between the hands, stay with me. Inhale, warrior 1, reach it up. Exhale, hands interlace at the low back. Inhale, punch down, open up your heart. Exhale, hinge forward, humble warrior. Lift your chest, spin onto the ball mound of that right foot, and then glide through space, bound warrior 3. Take a full inhale. Land softly, warrior 2, exhale. Good, you guys, inhale, reverse the warrior, pull it up and back. We're almost there, exhale, extended side angle, reach it forward. Gaze at the right big toe mound, take an inhale. Skandasana, back of the mat, exhale. Look forward, inhale, Skandasana, front of the mat, like a ninja. Exhale, release the hands, flow through Vinyasa, chaturanga. Nice work. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lion's breath, full breath in. Stick your tongue out. Rock forward, high plank pose, inhale. Exhale, come down to a forearm plank. Forearms come to the number 11. Just like your Sphinx pose. Wrists are in the same line as the elbows. And then open up your chest, pull the collarbones forward. Good, full breath in. Dolphin pose, exhale, walk your toes towards your face. If you're gonna hang out in dolphin, I want you to gaze back at your two big toes. Let your head and neck hang heavy. If you're moving into the arm balance, lift your right leg all the way up. Gaze forward, come high up on your left toe, and then start to take little hops. Pincha Mayurasana. This is not the peak pose though. It's just a time for you guys to get upside down. Try the other leg. You'll hold dolphin pose, or you're upside down in a different inversion. Maybe headstand. You have 3 more breaths. We're all in dolphin pose once you're done. Stay with it. This is a really good shoulder strengthener and core activator. You're still kicking up. Meet us back, dolphin pose. Start to walk your feet back, dolphin plank. Stay with me, you guys. Squeeze your legs together. Pull your chest forward. Last inhale here. Exhale, Sphinx pose. Drop the hips all the way down. Whew. Open your heart. Open your chest. Okay, we're gonna do something similar to what we did at the beginning of class. So walk your left hand over to your right wrist. Bend into your right knee. Push into the top of your left foot. And then I want you to reach back with that right hand. Capture the inside edge of your right foot. Rotate your chest forward. This time, instead of kicking back, you're gonna pull your right heel towards your right glute. Big quad stretch. This might be enough for some of you. For those of you that wanna add on, I want you just to kind of slip the top of your right foot into your right elbow crease. That might take a little bit of adjusting, right? Lift the top of your right foot into that right elbow crease. And then again, rotate the chest forward. See if you can pull your right heel towards your right glute. Good, you guys. Last inhale here. Exhale, gently release the right leg. Just like we did before, right hand comes on top of left. Rest your head on top of your right hand. Breathe into the low back. I want this to be a super loud breath. If you live with anyone, make sure they can hear you. Full inhale. Loud exhale. Good. Come back to that Sphinx pose. Open the chest. Elbows are in the same line as those wrists. Walk your right hand over to your left wrist. Push into the top of your right foot. Bend into the left knee. Reach back, like you're hitchhiking, remember? Grab the inside edge of your left foot. And then instead of kicking back, you're gonna pull your left heel towards your left glute. This might be enough for many of you. If you're ready to move on, you're just gonna kind of slide the top of your right foot into your left foot into your left elbow crease. And when we do that, you know, our chest kind of rotates to the left. Don't let it. Pull your chest forward. Nice, you guys. Keep breathing. Last inhale here. Exhale, release it out. Left hand comes on top of the right hand. Let your forehead rest down. And then I want you to wiggle your hips side to side. Push back, child's pose. Knees come wide. Big toes come to tuck. You're doing great. We have one more teeny tiny little standing series, and then we'll get into our peak pose mermaid. Full breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Good. Let's come forward to tabletop, and I want you just to move through about 2 or 3 cat-cows, maybe some circles or barrel rolls, whatever you need to reset. Nice, take your time. And then downward facing dog is where we will all meet. Adho Mukha. Resetting back to home base. Let's stay together now. Full breath in. Full breath out. Gaze forward, bend your knees, inhale. Exhale, hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Tadasana, mountain pose. Palms face one another at the top. Exhale, bend into your right elbow, like you're serving up a platter with your right hand. And then ground down through the left foot. All you yogis probably know where we're going already. Bend into the right knee. Just like you're hitchhiking, you're gonna capture the inside edge of that right foot. We're gonna move into Natarajasana, dancer's pose. Open the chest. Think about kicking the right foot into that right hand. As you lean just a teeny tiny bit forward, dancer's pose. Kick back to open the chest. Keep opening that chest. Good, you guys. Ground down through that left foot like it's a pillar, connected to the earth, rooted down into the earth. Kick back, open up, last breath in. Exhale, release into a one-legged mountain pose. Reach the arms up. Right knee comes in towards the chest. Right foot is flexed. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, figure four. Right ankle crosses over that left knee. I know we're doing like all this weird stuff today, you guys, but it's just to help you get into mermaid pose. Okay, so you can stay here in figure four, or bring your fingertips down towards the mat under your shoulders. If you have the arm balance, flying pigeon, Ekapada Galavasana in your practice, go ahead and take that now. You guys know when Siri just talks to you? Yeah. Okay. If you're in the arm balance, gently come out of that. We're all gonna meet back in figure four. And then as you straighten your left leg, you'll slide the sole of your right foot onto the inside of your left thigh, coming straight into tree pose. See if you can do it without using your hands. Tree pose, Vrikshasana. Grounding down, open the chest. Let's take a big breath in together. Full inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Good, right knee comes towards center. Interlace your hands right on top of the right kneecap, a little bit below it. And then pull your right knee in towards your chest. Lengthen your spine. Exactly what we did on our backs earlier. Last breath in. Exhale, stomp that right foot down. Reach the arms all the way up, inhale. Dancer's prep, other side. Bend your left elbow into your left rib cage. Bend into the left knee. And then capture the inside edge of that left foot. Good. Root down through that right foot. And then kick back to open up. Dancer's pose. Natarajasana. So you're just leaning forward just a tiny bit. You're more reaching your right fingertips up towards the sky rather than forward. That's a different pose. So kick back, open up. Open up the left side of your chest. Last breath in. Exhale, gently come to that one-legged mountain pose. Lift your arms up. Flex the left foot. Full inhale. Figure four, exhale. Cross the left ankle over the right knee. Hands come to heart. You're either holding here, breathing into the outer hips, or fingertips come all the way down towards the mat. If fingertips are down, pull the chest forward. It's almost like you're in a halfway lift. If you're ready for the arm balance, go for it now. You have a few moments, a few breaths. And for many of us that are just holding here, just breathe. Enjoy the stretch. As many of you know, I've been running a lot. I promise I'll stop talking about it, but this is just like the most intense. Whew. All right, if you're in the arm balance, slowly come up, hands come to heart center, and then see if you can straighten your right leg and slide the sole of your left foot right into tree pose. Magic. Nice work. We're only here for 2 more breaths. Push the sole of the left foot into that inner right thigh or right shin. Lengthen the spine, full breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Left knee comes towards the chest. Interlace the fingers. Pull left knee in towards left armpit. Stand nice and tall. Let this feel good in the hip flexor. Stand nice and tall. Big inhale. Exhale, stomp the left foot down next to the right. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Hook the fingers, hook the thumbs. Open the chest, just like we did at the beginning. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Nice work, you guys. Inhale, halfway lift, spine lengthen. Final Vinyasa, Chaturanga, high to low. Good, upward dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Okay, it's time for a peak pose. So if you have your blanket nearby, go ahead and grab that. Right leg lifts all the way up, inhale. Exhale, pigeon pose. Right knee, right wrist. Try to get your shin parallel with the top of the mat, and then slide that left leg back. If you're using a blanket, you can go ahead and slide that underneath your right glute. And then I'm gonna let you take 3 amazing breaths in sleeping pigeon. So crawl the fingertips forward and let the forehead rest. And then imagine my hands are right on your low back, gently pushing the sacrum down. Breathe into the hips. Nice, you guys. Slowly start to walk your hands up underneath your shoulders. Let's move into our peak pose. So unlike pigeon, for mermaid, I want you to glide your right heel closer towards your left hip bone. So it's more at a diagonal. You can't really see it here. I'll show you guys. Like this. Yeah? Okay. Walk your hands under your shoulders. And then some of you might stay here. If you're ready to move on, you're gonna bend into that left knee. And you guessed it, reach back with that left hand. Just like you're hitchhiking, capture the inside edge of that left foot. Good, and then you're gonna stay here. Rotate the chest forward. If you're moving on, you'll bend into that left knee a little bit more. And just like we did before in that Sphinx pose, see if you can slide the top of your left foot into that left elbow crease. Some of you, this is perfect. You stay here if you're ready to move on, just like dancer's pose. That right arm reaches all the way up. Stay here or bend the right elbow. See if you can capture the left fingertip with the right fingertip. And then keep rotating the chest forward. So square off the chest, and maybe you take a little back bend by gazing up at the sky. 3 deep breaths wherever you're at. Good, you guys. So this is a very deep back bend. We're gonna take a forward fold after this. Last inhale. Without slingshotting that back leg, just gently release it. Good, release the blanket or block if you have it. You're just gonna step back into a high plank pose as you inhale. And then straight back, downward facing dog. Exhale, walk your hands all the way to the back of your mat. And I'm gonna let you take your favorite version of forward fold. So you can take Padahastasana, gorilla, sliding the hands under the feet. You can interlace your hands at the low back, letting the head and neck hang. Do whatever feels good in your body. 3 deep breaths. You can always breathe out of the mouth. Nice, you guys. Gently release whatever fold you're in. You'll just take your dog back for a walk. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifts up, inhale. Pigeon pose. Exhale, left knee, left wrist. Slide that right leg back in space. And then if you're using the blanket or the block, you'll slide it underneath that left glute. And then as you're ready, sleeping pigeon. Crawl the fingertips all the way forward. Let your forehead rest and take 3 exaggerated breaths. In through the nose and really sigh it out through the mouth. I used to teach a lot of restorative yoga and we would just like hold this for 10 minutes. So it's tempting right now. Start to walk your hands back underneath your shoulders, and then we're gonna set up for mermaid. So remember to slide your left heel towards your pubic bone, and then square your chest off. You're welcome to hang out here, or you can bend into that right knee. Good. Capture the inside edge of that right foot. Okay, so it takes a lot of adjustment, right? We grab the inside edge of the foot and our chest rotates. We have to square it forward again. Now bend and squeeze that right heel into the right glute. Keep the chest forward and then see if you can slide the top of your right foot into that elbow crease. And then reach the left fingertips all the way up, just like dancer's pose. Bend that left elbow, maybe you connect the fingers. Open the chest, mermaid pose, woohoo! 3 deep breaths. If you're in the pose, maybe you want to take it deeper, pushing the back of your head into that left arm, gazing up. Trying to take it out of the low back, more into the upper back and the hip. Good. Last breath in. Exhale, gently, gently release that. Good, you guys. We're gonna step back to a high plank pose as we inhale. And then down dog, exhale. Full inhale. Open mouth, exhale. We're in the home stretch. Gaze forward, bend your knees, inhale. Exhale, hop all the way through to a seat. And we're taking it into our cool down. So those were some pretty intense back bends. We gotta cool it down, okay? Bend into your right knee. Extend the left leg. And then hop that right foot outside of the left thigh. Nice, you guys. Right fingertips come behind the low back. Left arm rises, inhale. Exhale, twist. Left elbow outside of that right knee. You can stay here. If you want to try for the bind, right arm will go underneath. Sorry, left arm will go underneath that right leg. And then you'll connect your hands just like you did in mermaid pose. Gaze towards the back of the room, flex the left foot. Big inhale. Big exhale. Good, release the bind if you have it. Rotate your chest towards center. And you're just gonna slide your left leg, your right leg over your left leg. So it's kind of like half Gomukhasana. So the right knee is directly over the left knee. Flex your left toes towards your face. Reach your arms up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Capture that left ankle or the left foot. Let your head and neck relax. And this is one of those shapes where you can really feel the breath traveling into your low back. Widen the low back. 2 more breaths. Definitely feeling those, post long weekend, forgot my left and right. So, sorry, friends. And then slowly come on up, extend the leg, shake it out, and then bend into that left leg. Hop the left foot over to the right. Left hand comes behind the back. Right arm comes up, inhale. Exhale, twist. Right elbow on the outside of that left thigh. Gaze towards the back of the mat. And then you can hold here or slip your right arm underneath your left thigh and go for that bind. Wherever you're at, your right foot is flexing towards your face. Lengthen the spine. Last inhale. Exhale, release the bind. Square your chest towards the front and then go ahead and slide your left leg over your right. So it's like half Gomukhasana. Left knee on top of the right. Flex your toes towards your face. Lift the arms up, inhale. Exhale, fold it forward. 3 deep breaths into the low back. So let your head relax. For some of you, your forehead might touch your right shin bone. Good. Feel your low back widen with breath. Nice and slow, come out of that. And then just extend your left leg long. You'll scoot forward and roll all the way down towards your back. Okay, we have like 2 more poses. Okay, so push into the feet, lift your hips all the way up. We have to do a back bend. We're so ready and open for it. So hang out here. You can interlace your hands at the low back. If it felt good at the beginning, you can make those figure 8 with your pubic bone. Or hands will come by the ears. You'll come into Urdhva Dhanurasana, full wheel. So if you're in full wheel, you're pushing your chest towards the back of your mat. And you know, we've done a lot of back bending, you guys. So if you have an advanced back bend practice, like you want to take a drop back, use the wall, maybe lift one leg, the other, now is a great time to do that. Last 2 breaths. And then nice and slow, come out of that. Let your sacrum arrive last. Cactus the arms. Feet come as wide as the mat. Knees knock together. Huge breath into the chest. Big inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Nice, you guys. Hug your knees in towards your chest. And start to extend your legs all the way up towards the sky. Arms come alongside the body. Widen the low back by pushing it down in towards the mat. You can hang out here, legs up the wall, or you'll come into Halasana, plow pose. Keep your toes over your head. So with deep back bends, come deep forward fold. So balancing this out, flex your feet and see if you can get your hips over your shoulders. For those of you that want and are craving shoulder stand, you're welcome to go for it. I'm going to stay in plow pose because of all of those back bends. 2 more breaths. And then if you're in shoulder stand or plow, you're just going to bend your knees and 1 bone at a time. I want you to roll nice and slow, 1 bone at a time, all the way down into Shavasana. So see if you can take a deep breath every single time one of your vertebrae hits the mat. And a journey of your spine all the way down. And then extend your legs out nice and long. Palms will face up. Eyes will softly close. Stretch out your jaw, stretch out your face. And then together. We'll take a full breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Rest, Shavasana, 2 minutes. Shavasana. Feel free to stay and just take a deep breath, honoring yourself for all of your efforts on your mat and off your mat. You can start to wiggle around, maybe move the hips around, the jaw, the head, the neck. I like to take a nice big stretch before I move into fetal pose. So maybe reach the arms out long, point the toes. And then go ahead and move on into fetal position. Rolling onto whatever side feels good for you. And then go ahead and come on a seated meditation. Vipassana. Finding your hands at heart center. Find a nice long tall spine and just simply bow your chin in towards your chest. Again, honoring yourself for all of your effort on and off your mat. Knowing that you're leaving your mat today with a more open heart. And together we'll take one last full breath in. Sigh it out. Gently we'll bow forward to honor each other. Namaste. Namaste, friends. Thank you all so much for coming. And I hope to see you next Wednesday.
Thanks, Sam.
Thank you, Emily.
Bye, guys. Thanks, Shannon. I'll see you guys around. Thank you so much for joining.
Thanks, Emily.
Thanks, Emily.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.